the way the museum started was Marion James, who was a very good friend and the queen of the blues in Nashville. And she let everybody know that she was the queen of the blues in Nashville. And Marion, even Jimi Hendrix played in Marion's band at one time. And I have some nice displays around here of Marion James. Marion James played with most all of the artists and musicians around Nashville. She was always putting on some kind of show to where she may have 15, 18 artists and musicians, artists rather, to play in her, to work her show. When she'd have these shows, every year she'd have a show, and they called it the Musicians Aid Society. It was where she raised money for the musicians and artists that was here in Nashville that was down on their luck, you know, where they needed to pay a light bill or need to get a sack of groceries or something, you know, and Marion was always there trying to help somebody. And she, for whatever reason, she recruited me to be a part of all of that. So I got a chance to meet all of these artists and musicians that were still alive through Marion James. And that's how I got to be a big part of this music scene, and how I got to a point of having the museum and having some of these artists and artists and musicians to come here and hang out, tell stories, bring a picture, or bring a certificate, or bring a harmonica, bring a dress or a guitar. And that's how I accumulated all of this stuff, is through mainly through these musicians that was here on Jefferson Street back in the day. And now most of these guys are deceased, ladies and men. Most of them are deceased now, who left all of this stuff here in the museum for me to look after and to protect. So here I am with all of this, and they left this in my hands to protect, to promote, to respect, and that's what I'm doing here on Jefferson Street in this museum, and had no intentions of starting a museum. And now we've become international with this little museum. We've gotten a number of different awards for being here. So I am grateful that I'm still able to represent the names that you see here in this room.